It's definitely exciting to be able to, get back out here with my boys, getting back right before the season, just having that type of energy in the locker room. It's just good to be able to see it all, go out on the field and do it.
How's comfort, confidence, everything feeling for you?
Definitely getting more comfortable, getting more confident, definitely working with, some new guys who are new faces, new names, it's definitely been good.
Lance talked yesterday about how he expects you to be the guy that starts at quarterback. What conversations have you had with him about that?
I haven't really had any conversation with him about that because, at the end of the day, same preparation, same doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which group I'm running with. I'm going to keep on trying to get better as a player and keep getting better as a quarterback and as a man.
What does it mean you hear him say that so early? It's been a long time since
For me, like I said, it doesn't really mean anything to me for real besides, I'm going to be able to go out there and be able to play, be able to show more people what I'm able to do. But at the end of the day, my preparation is still going to be the same.
When this sort of stuff comes out and labels are put on it, do you guys get together and talk about it, or is it just your friendship?
Me and Bean have a great relationship. We're very tight, especially outside of football. So, that type of stuff, we don't really worry about all that stuff because we know at the end of the day, it's not in our hands, it's in the coach's hands.
What have anything that you've learned from some of your receivers these last 2 days in terms of just getting everybody together, getting a chance to really work with them in this type of setting for the first time since a year ago, even some of the new guys for the first time really officially?
Just being able to get more comfortable with the playbook, I guess I'd say. We have a lot of more stuff going in. Last year was the first year Coach K was here, so, we run a lot of base offense, I guess we'll just say that we're getting very acclimated with the new plays that are getting put in.
How does that feel? Do you see things building upon each other?
Oh, no, definitely. It makes me feel good because, it shows that Coach K has confidence in us as an offense. He has confidence in all 11 guys on that field no matter who's playing.
You've had a good connection with Luke Grimm in any games that you guys have both kind of been available for over the past couple of years. Can you kind of talk about the chemistry that you guys have there?
With Luke Grimm, I feel like it's just always been natural. He was somebody, my first true freshman connection with my freshman year. After LJ, when we played Kansas State my freshman year, that was the first true freshman I was able to complete a pass to. So, ever since then, it's just we've just been having a great relationship, no matter whether it be on the field or off the field.
Were there any off-season workouts that the quarterbacks and the receivers kind of conducted along the way from spring ball till now?
No, definitely. With the quarterbacks always have to find with the receiver. Always have to find time with the receivers. Because we practice for about 2.5 hours. You have to be able to get some type of outside work, some type of extra work. Because at the end of that's the only way you're going to get better. You can't rely on the coaches to get you better. So it's supposed to be a player-led program, and that's what we're aiming towards.
You mentioned the playbook and Coach K, base stuff last year a lot. How much can that grow? He talks multiple all the time. I know you hear it, but how much can that mean for this team this year, especially early?
When he says multiple, he means multiple. Like, he definitely has a lot of variations of plays that he's able to run, different type of styles, I feel like he can go anywhere with what type of plays we're trying to run.
Yeah. And is there a responsibility on you and obviously the whole 11 guys out there, but specifically you to pick it up quick so, hey, we want him to call what he wants to call, right? Isn't that how you feel? And that's part of it.
For me, at the end of the day, if you play quarterback, you chose to play that position, and you chose to have that type of pressure on your back. As a quarterback, you're supposed to know the plays. You're supposed to know the playbook better than everybody else. So, I don't really look at it as pressure. I look at it as that's my job. I'm supposed to do that.
And you were just you're talking about as long as you've got your 5 line from the quarterback, whoever else is out in the field, as a sign of the multiple aspect of it. It could be 4 running backs, it could be whoever. Do you see things that go in and you guys talk about things and like light bulbs go off and I've never thought about things that way, or I didn't think you'd approach the game that way now that you have these kind of base concepts installed?
He definitely introduces a lot of, new stuff. He asked my opinion on things, how I would feel if we caught this in certain situations. And, I'm just glad that me and him have that type of connection to where he feels comfortable enough to ask me about this play call in a certain situation. And I feel comfortable enough to be able to go to him and ask him, like, all right, coach, I feel like this play will work on this down. I feel like if we do this in this situation, it'll work. And, me and him just have that connection where we're able to talk to each other like that. Whenever we brew up a new idea, like to brew up new ideas, at the end of the day, a new idea can pop up in your head when you're just, out, drinking some coffee. So, just, when he has a new idea, he's going to bring it up to us.
Did that happen as much last year? That back and forth and the comfort of you guys kind of going that way?
It's something that really grew over time. You have to be able to gain trust from everybody else. You don't just, when you meet somebody new, you can't just gain trust from them, in that fashion. Going through that season, with the staff, it allowed him to be able to gain that comfortability, allowed him to, learn more about us, off the field, including that.
Have there been times when you've said, no, I don't think that would work? Or do you feel comfortable even saying that just brought up then?
I actually have not, because, I feel like we talk enough before the games to know in this situation we want to run this play. In this situation, even though this might happen, I feel like you're going to be able to make that play. So even if you're got to get to the third progression, if the first guy's not there, I'm pretty sure the third or fourth guy's going to be there. At the end of the day, when I got here, my objective was to just get better as a quarterback and get better as a man, and I feel like going through this coaching staff, being able to come in, just allow me to keep growing as a quarterback, being able to learn different offenses, being able to learn different techniques from different quarterback coaches and different offensive coordinators.
Last year, Juan was definitely the most targeted person. How important is it for you to find a guy, or do you not? Can you deal with it?
Honestly, for me last year, I was really just throwing it to the open receiver. KJ had a lot of receptions because he got open. So at the end of the day, we have a great group of receivers that are out there, and they're going to try their best to get open, and I'm going to try my best to get them the ball when they do.
Yesterday, Lance said there was a couple of throws you wish you had back.
Definitely.
Talk about those, and then how'd you do today?
As a quarterback, there's always some throws that you wish you could have back, because it's little things. You could be 1 second off, and it results in a negative play. But for me, I just want to grow on that. Went back home, went back into the film room, learned from that, and, was able to come out here today, be able to progress from it.
I think comfortability with the offense and now coach with the second year and you being the leader. A lot of competition, as most coaches have been saying. There's a lot of competition with returning guys and younger guys. How do you want to be the leader and to lead this program more with somebody here?
At the end of the day, football is a competitive sport. You have to have depth in every position to play football because at the end of the day, it's always a next man up mentality. You can get hurt. So I feel like we just do a great job of pushing each other because, you're only as tough as your weakest link. No matter, not like that, but it's true. You're only as tough as your weakest link. If the guy behind me is not competing with me to try to get that spot, then I'm going to feel like I have it already. I'm not going to feel like I have to get better as a man and, as a player.
Back to the receivers, what should Kansas fans know about Doug, and what will they see the first time he's out there with you?
He's going to make some people miss. He's one of those receivers I feel like is going to be able to get a lot of yak. He's able to get off press coverage. He's able to make cornerbacks miss. He's able to get off of, certain situations. He's very smart when it comes to route running.